Good morning. It is Friday, February the 19th, 2016, and it's about 8:30, and we're getting ready to walk over to get breakfast. Larry's having breakfast. We both had oatmeal and muffins. I got a blueberry.
Apple cinnamon.
He's got apple cinnamon. This is a view out the window. We're here at the lake house, and that's the lake.
That's fun there.
There's a deck outside there where you could eat in warmer weather. And there's all kinds of cereal, Cheerios, cornflakes, Rice Krispies, oatmeal. Yeah. There's fruit. Cottage cheese and Greek yogurt. Oatmeal. And all kinds of toppings for the oatmeal. Half and half skim milk, decaf coffee, hot water, orange juice. This is the rest of the room.
Should have filmed that. Should have filmed Cheryl.
Didn't think.
No.
Everybody's sitting in tables along the windows. Fresh azalea blossom on the table. It's pretty. I'm on the outdoor patio. I got a few tables ready for diners. Kind of like a little jungle down in there. There's the side of the lake house. There's the other tables by the windows where people were sitting.
11.
There's our window wall. Yesterday's video is going to be late going up because it's been uploading all night. It's still got 66 minutes left. The river looks blue and pretty this morning. Now this is the lodge where we had our supper last night. We got a fire burning this morning.
You're on a video, Dora?
Yeah, hey, can I put you on?
Sure.
Here's Cheryl, the one that made all this possible for us.
Where'd Larry go?
He's out in the truck. We're getting ready to go. We're going to drive over. There's a big mirror. And there's the river out there. There's the bridge we would have crossed if we had walked over from the end, but we drove around. And there's another view of the house we just toured. We weren't allowed to take pictures in there. This is a close-up of the house. Here's the spring house, 1741. And everything's sitting in the water.
Clean color. Nothing.
This is a good place for weddings. I think there's a bride there on the bridge. Above the spring house is the chapel. Oh, it says it's open. Plantation Chapel, 1851 to 1865. This is one half of the butterfly pool. This is the second half of the butterfly pool. You'll be able to see it better from the top, I think. This is the butterfly pool.
Yeah. We're still looking for alligators. I think it's a little bit too cold.
Low tide, so you can smell the puff mud. I think this is the mill house. Hear the water rushing through there. Built in 1851.
That's one piece of wood.
A dugout canoe. There's an old.
That's small, it's for small gates. Grind the stone for the good stone.
Mm-hmm.
Had cannons going out.
Growing rice in the low country. Planting growth period. Harvest time. Field preparation. There's a rice field over on the other side of the dike.
We got all that rain back in October. We got about 3 feet before 5 days or so.
They call these quarter drains. The rice, the water will go in and they let it come up gradually for the rice. Keep it wet. They wouldn't flood it too much. It has to be brought in just a little bit at a time.
Well, this is just like college.
A little bit more, they might be coming out.
Here's live oaks.
Hey guys, where's Topher? Topher, Rich, I can't see you.
Still taking pictures.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. That's cool.
That's a wood duck.
Wood ducks.
Oh no, they're cormorants.
They're what?
Cormorants. Anhingers. There's a cormorant and an anhinger, looks like. See the one with the black head? See that one with the black head right in the middle?
Oh, okay,
That's
yes.
the only coot there.
Okay, the black-headed one is the coot. Look at the size of that live oak. And the sundial in the center. Let's see what time it is. It's 12:45. It's a formal rose garden. The camellia trees. There's the formal rose garden. He's going back to the truck. There's a white camellia blooming. That's pretty. There's a pink one back there. This is all camellias in here. It's a big area. That's the gate we went through earlier to go to the house. There's another formal garden there with boxwoods and looks like they got annuals in it. There's the annuals down between the boxwoods. Here's a pretty bed of pansies. It's shaped in like a butterfly wing, one half. This grass here is terraced down through there. There's the wing. There's the other wing.
They say it's the most horrible work because there's snakes,
And there's the
alligators, and
river.
and they.
Okay, this is where the original house was. The one on the left that we went through was the laundry and baking area, I think, and then they had rooms upstairs for visitors. But the main house was right in front of me, and it faced the river and the pools because all the traffic came up the river. That's all left of the original house is the ruins. I believe it was burned by Shoreman when he came through. And then over to the right, there's more ruins from where the third house was that was destroyed. There's a closer up view of the ruins of the main house. This is ruins of the other house on the right. Here's another beautiful view of the live oaks. like a marble bird bath right here in the middle of this planting. I think this is the final resting place of Arthur Middleton. This is a memorial for all the Middleton family. It's pretty. Look how big and old those great myrtles are. They've been here for years and years and years. I think that white car way over there might be for the wedding party. Looks like an old-fashioned limo. Here's swans they have. They can go let them out on the pond and the lake. It'd be pretty out there swimming around. This field here is full of sheep. Kind of a big field. All that traffic over there is Route 61. I zoomed in on this critter so Larry can tell me what it is later. Another big tree. There's a hedge of azaleas and that big live oak. There's another shot of the house from the back, across the field. We're getting close to the stable yard, so there's chickens and guineas out here. Talking about what's here in the blacksmith shop.
I worked in a foundry in Charleston growing up when I was a teenager, so I know what this
Know what
kind of
this is all
work
about,
is.
huh?
It ain't easy, is it?
Not that easy. It's not so bad now. It's hard in the summertime.
And there's been some warnings where the fog is still on the ground and that's coming up and it's cold enough so when they're snorting,
Right.
I've yet to catch it,
Yeah,
but it would make a beautiful
Yeah.
picture.
for sure.
Looks like he got.
Oh, these are big horses.
They must be part Persian.
Yeah. Some more horses.
You know how they put that burlap around the tree over there? They'll eat the bark off of it, kill it.
Oh,
They like bark. They must be carriage horses. Hey, you got another buddy.
oh. I had him
Put her
there.
hand up.
He's huge. Uh-oh.
Well,
Craft worker will return in 30 minutes. Must be at lunch.
that's some old pottery. That's how you know you find a good area of metal tech when you find that old pottery like that.
Mm-hmm.
I guess they
Cucumber,
made
turnips,
pots.
cabbage, spinach. Guess that's the wheel for making the pottery.
Yeah. You're on.
There's farm implements here. And another big boat.
See the peacock?
There's a peacock up there. I already spotted him.
Yeah. Hard to see him.
Mm-hmm. There's the lumbering tools. Peacock on the move.
There's a pigeon.
Oh, well, that's what I heard earlier.
Yeah, might have a nest up there. 'Cause he ain't flying.
Like
Making a
so.
bucket.
So I do coopering on kind of a small scale. Here on the table are examples of my work. At one time, the coopers here were making barrels for rice. Rice was the cash crop. It went in barrels to keep it safe and dry, and they looked like this and in the corner. Made of pine they were, with the wooden hoops on them to save money, because rice is a dry product, like sugar and tobacco and apples and such. And that's what I do with mine on a smaller scale for gift shop sales. Well, when it came to turned objects, my goodness, they might use a great deal lathe to make spindles. A two-man operation, that is, where one man turned the crank and another did the cutting. They could turn out balusters for staircases and have the wagon wheels. All of this was done by enslaved Africans. People who brought wood carving skills, they brought ironworking skills. They were the ones who brought the knowledge of rice. They had been growing rice in Africa for hundreds of years. The English had never grown rice. What an interesting situation. These folks knew all about the tools that went with it. We grow it, we have samples on the wall of both the Carolina gold rice in the middle, that rice of Asian origin, the big moneymaker. Over on the right is African rice from Senegal that came over earlier on slave ships. And some came ashore, women grew it in their gardens. And the English saw it and realized the potential of growing it here as an industry. So that is the basic story.
Making candles.
Well, he had to get a shot.
It's a buggy from the 1900s. Here's a buggy from the 1840s. There's a training cart back there. Here's a three-seated Surrey. There's the other one from the side. And there's a Meadowbrook reproduction. Little house here that's private. This is the whole yard. There's for the carriages. Got a pig pen.
Roll over. Roll over. Roll over.
Called the Garden Market. We came into this shopping museum when we first got here, and then they want him to come back and in November when they have some kind of Pioneer Days or something to talk about the alligators and just everything that he knows about them. Maybe set a table up and he can talk to people. So he'll probably do that if he can. There's a pretty chameleon. Fun time is over and we're headed back home. Yay! I think we saw all there was to see. Had a good time.